Habba-ba-ba. Habba-ba-ba-ba. Habba-ba. Habba-ba-ba-ba. Habba-ba-ba-ba. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kitty Corn stream, where the Kitty Corn, me, does Kitty Corn things. Hello, I am your host, or Zolanas. Hello, hi, hi, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Meow. Oh my goodness, what the heckies? I like to think that I'm like fully set up, but I was rushing to start. Like while the intro music was playing, I was making some soda because I had forgotten to get a drink. So, cheers. Mm. It's soda. That's for sure. How are y'all doing? Well, y'all better hydrate before you dehydrate, by the way. Thank you, Hollow Monstrosity, for the hydration. Leshen, hi hi. If you're still there, how you doing? Congrats on getting first. I will edit that in the title shortly. Mm. Let me just get on stream music. Huzzah! Music! Alright, before I do anything else, change my status. Streaming. Who does that? Wow. That's crazy. Crazy indeed. Meow. 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 Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, boop, boop-a-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. I'm just going and booping people right now. Just boop all the peoples. Boop a bunch of nerds. Oh, let's go sunglasses for that one. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Now I can edit the title. You would think that, like, after so many years of streaming, I would be able to, like, do this better or something. But no. Space. And first. At lesson underscore skog. There we go. Very poggers indeed. Meow, 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 meow. Hooray. Meow. Yeah. I'm still standing in spawn. Not that it really matters. The question is, what exactly am I going to do today? Who knows? Oh my god. I'm gonna refresh that page. Hi Val, hi Cobra. How y'all doing? Showed you my horn, please respond. Potato. It may not be the response you want, but it's the response you need. Bop. Oh. Potato indeed. Mm-hmm. Goody, 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 goody. Yay. Huzzah. Meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. very intelligent things to say, of course. Back to work I go. Alright, good luck. Good luck, Val. I believe in you. For now. But only for now. Got it? You heckin' got it? You cute baka. Meow meow. It's true, it's true. Sometimes you just gotta like go meow meow and then like meow meow. Meow meow. It's true, it's true. Can you make me say, don't get it through your head. You'll never be worth it. Never deserve it. Meow, 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 meow. Nyankoman, hello, hello. Nyankoemon. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Meow. Sup? I don't know, what is up? What is up? Looks like a ceiling. There's a ceiling up there. Good? Well, you know what isn't good? Being farted on. Stinky. Stinky cobra. SMH. Make me SMH my head. Bruh. See what you did? See what you did? Jeez. Can't get shit in Detroit. Can I ask a random thing? As long as it's not like a super personal question or like something like highly political or like what else wouldn't I want to answer? Anything against TOS, you know? Anything like against common sense, like something you wouldn't just walk up to someone and ask. That would be really messed up, honestly. If it's within those lines, then by all means, ask a question. Also, technically, you already asked a question, because you said, can I ask a random thing? Right? If you forgot to eat, would you eat late dinner? It depends on when I plan to go to sleep, right? Because if I'm going to be going to sleep in, like, probably within the next hour, then I probably wouldn't eat like a big meal. If anything, it would be like a little snack. Like, I don't know, beef jerky or a meat stick, something like that. Something that's not terribly filling, but also not too light, that you'll be hungry again within an hour. So that's what I would say. But if you still got like, at least 2 hours until you're going to sleep, then by all means, have a late dinner. Absolutely. That's how I see it, at least. Generally, scientists are like, you shouldn't eat anything if you're going to bed and, like, wait, what was it? You shouldn't eat less than 4 hours before bed. But, like, if you're hungry, right? I'd rather go to bed with food in my belly than not. Like, sometimes, even when I have gone to bed with food in my belly, like, I'll be laying there in the middle of the night, got the stomach grumblies. It's like, bruh, why am I hungry? I'm supposed to be sleeping. And I'll just be, like, laying there for 10-15 minutes, just waiting for the hunger to go away. And it's like, oh, finally, now I can get back to sleep. That's so annoying. That's what happens when I lose weight, you know? I never had this problem when I was fat. I tell you that much. That's for damn sure. I mean, technically I'm still fat, but I'm not, like, morbidly obese. You know? It is what it is, you know? In terms of, like, light meals you can eat, Generally, if it's about, I would say 1 to 3 ounces of food, that's a good amount to have like within an hour or two before going to bed. I think if you want it to be something that will keep you full-ish, or at least like keep you from feeling hungry, the things that are probably the best to eat to like keep your belly filled are the things that take the longest to digest. For example, almonds. Did you know that it takes over 3 hours to digest almonds? It's crazy. Never would have guessed that. But hey, that's just how it be. Or was it like 6 hours? I know that one of the nuts was 6 hours. I don't remember which one though. And I don't think it was peanuts. Huh. The neighbors are working on their car. I have my windows open. I'll close that one for now. There. That'll be slightly better. Oh, knocked over one of my hot sauces. I have a lot of hot sauce. I have more than 20 bottles of hot sauce. Yep. I have like a box filled with hot sauces. And I have too many so that they're also outside of the boxes. Or one box. I only have one box filled with hot sauce. All the other hot sauce is just around it. Let's see. Around the box I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bottles. I've also got behind me 1, 2, 3 technically. That's kind of a hot sauce. It's like almost a barbecue sauce. What does this say? Gochujang hot and sweet sauce. So technically it's a hot sauce, but I've had this sauce for years and it is absolutely well out of date because I've had it long enough to where it's fermented and become alcoholic. I have an alcoholic sweet and spicy sauce. It's hilarious, but also tasty. Hi, Dragonaw. How you doing? How you doing? I saw your post with the dino nuggies and tots. Hell yeah. Definitely the autistic meal of champions. For real. No cap on God. I'm alright. How are you? How am I? Yes. Yo, you know what you should do, Dragono? What you should do is you should get the dino tots, the dino nuggies, make like the mashed potato volcano, get the gravy up in that bitch, like a scoop of mac and cheese inside the volcano hole. Yeah, that'd be the shit. Ooh, or other idea. What you could do is, instead of having like regular mac and cheese, you can have mac and cheese balls, right? Where it's like a ball of mac and cheese that's been like breaded and fried. And you could use those as meteors. Mac and cheese meteors. It's an extinction level plate of deliciousness. Hell yeah. Let's go. Like, come on. Absolutely, I would eat that. Yo, if child or not, you see that shit, you're like, yay. Hell yeah. Fission Abaddon, hello, how you doing? You're here to cause chaos, or I am here X chaos? What? Are you to cause chaos, or are you here for the chaos? Because there's often a lot of chaos here. However, meow. Maciors? Yeah, that would be great. Mac and cheese meteors. Let's heckin' go. Just dropping in to say howdy. Meowdy. Do you get it? Because I'm a cat. Meow. Meowdy. I just cooked noodles. Don't want to wake up hungry. Totally fair. Absolutely a great choice. Just have like some ramen noodles. Hell yeah. I mean, people have ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why? Because they're tasty, they're filling, and they're cheap. Do you really need anything else? Honestly, no. You don't always have to have like crazy good fancy meals. Sometimes simplicity is best. You don't want to overcomplicate things, right? And sometimes you just don't have the energy for more. Occam's razor. Yeah, well, Razor D's. Oh, got him. Yeah, what? What? Get heckin' got. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Fission, if you're still there, just so you know, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Get got. I still dab. I'm old. What up? Hi, Melon. How you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you, buddy. Cutie corn, that's me. That's me. How the device detect your face expression? It's all done with gestures. I do not have face tracking. See, this is thumbs up. This is finger gun. This is peace sign. Rock and roll. Open hand. I have slightly different on my left hand. See how the mouth isn't open for open hand? See? And then thumbs up just on the left. Just on the left for finger gun. Nice smug expression. And that's, I'm pretty sure that's all I did for expressions. I can also change outfits. I've got 4 outfits on this. I've got a bathing suit. I've got like a punk outfit. And I have a nice simple dress. Just do this. See, punk outfit. Here's the dress. Just like do that. And then like choker. See? Pretty cool. Yeah. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. But yeah, other people do actually have proper facial tracking. Some of them need it like as a separate thing, you know? Like my headset is not capable of facial tracking. Need like add-on stuff, right? But yeah, you can purchase that. Or depending on what VR headset you have, you can just like have it built in. Like I'm pretty sure, what is it, Quest 3 has it built in? And the new Steam one that's they're making has it built in for face tracking. What was it called? It's not the Steam Machine, that's the Cube. It's the Steam Frame. That's what it was. Steam Frame. That's going to be the next VR headset that they've got. I've got the Valve Index. That's why I have the fingies. Yeah. Meow. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. It is true. That is true, yes. You don't need facial tracking, but if you don't have a face, I mean, yeah, it's true. But yeah, in terms of face tracking, I know that it detects the eyes. I'm not sure about the mouth, though. I'm not sure if the mouth is also included in that. That I don't know. I don't have enough research on this. I do know, however, that you can get mouth tracking with this thing called Babbel. I think it's like $100, and it just like clips onto your headset or whatever, and it just like sits in front, so it'll like watch your mouth and then like do all the mouth stuff as long as your model has it like integrated. If your model doesn't have facial tracking integrated, then there's really no point in getting it, honestly. That said, if you're good at like Blender and Unity, you could just set that shit up yourself. Yeah. But I am not. I'm not good at either of those. Not good at either. I'm just a goober. Meow. Let me just put this back a bit. There we go. Slightly more wide view. Meow. I believe the Pico 4 Pro also has face tracking. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Meow. I'd just like to have a VR headset in general so I can hug friends. Oh yeah, definitely. That is absolutely a great thing to have. Like being able to like give your friends hugs, head pats, even like just boop them. It's pretty great, honestly. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like when I first got VR, that is what I did every time. I would just like boop, boop, boop. Just like boop them. I'm gonna boop you. Gonna boop you. Boop. I grabbed the camera. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh? You got grabbed. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I am silly. Who quacked? Who did that? Melon? Hydrate. I could do that. Y'all better hydrate before you dehydrate, folks. But yeah, in terms of VR, on the low end, it'll cost you like, if you want to get something that's like pre-owned, like refurbished sort of deal, you could probably get something for like $200-300. But I do not suggest that, because usually the reason why people are selling those is because something went wrong, right? I think the Quest 3 is like $600, give or take. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at prices in quite a while. The Steam frame that'll be releasing hopefully this year is probably going to go around $1,000, just like how the Index was. Well, more accurately, the Index kit was $1,000, because it includes the 2 lighthouses that you have to like mount on your walls, or like on a like what's it called? A tripod, I guess. You like mount it and then like you just do the thing and it tracks. Oh, it also came with the controllers. The Index alone, I believe, was around $600. Without controllers, without the lighthouses, I think. But yeah, that's how it be. Don't think I could afford that anyway. Well, I couldn't afford it, but I managed to save up. It took me like a while. It took me quite a while. Because like when I first started saving up for the Index, I actually had to save up to upgrade my computer first, right? So I had to upgrade my computer first to be able to use the Index. And then like it was another half a year of like constant streaming, asking people to like donate and shit to be able to get my VR. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I said I wasn't going to get full body, but I went ahead and saved up and got full body. Granted, I barely use it because like effort, you know, but that's just how it be. Plus I'm delaying the scheduling of an HRT consult because of fear in finances. That's totally fair. Totally fair. what I can say is, if you're living in the U.S., most states, if you're on like what is it called? I don't know if it's the same like name in like all the states, but like Medicare, Medicaid, that sort of thing. If you're on that because you're poor, you can get that medication for free. They pay for it, which is a relief because medication can be expensive. That said, the medication itself isn't all that expensive. You would probably have to spend like maybe $40-50 a month for meds for HRT. It's not that bad. Also, there are face tracking that track the whole face, but you are right. The model has to be set up with so many expressions. True. I also upgraded PC before getting a headset. Old rig had a GT 1030, and I now have an RX 9060 XT. I'm going to just like give it thumbs up because I'm not sure if those letters and numbers are good. Yeah. What was it that I have? I think it's like a AMD Radeon RX something. So like 7600 or something. I have it like below in my channel description. You can just like scroll down and witness that. I don't feel like clicking into my channel because then I'll have to like see the live stream and like it'll buffer and like disrupt my interwebs. I'm trying not to do that, you know. Meow. I'm not based in the US, but thank you for help. Yeah. Meow. Ad break soon. What the heck is? What the heck is? Oh my goodness. Well, hey, at least the ads aren't terribly long. It's just a minute and a half. Wouldn't it be so much worse if you had to watch like 6-7 minutes? 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Got him. Mario? Get hecked. Baka. Look, I can't help myself. I am a cringe individ. Cringe individ. It's like individual. Just like reasons, probably. Meow. Meow meow. Hapapa. Hapapa papa. Hapapa. Meow. Meow. Very nice conversations we're having. It's nice to like have actual topics to talk about, you know. I like it when people ask questions. It gives me more to talk about. It is quite, dare I say, poggers. Yes. Yes, indeed. Meow. Oh, casual reminder before the ad drops. No ads on YouTube. So if you want, you could, like, go to YouTube and, like, not have ads. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I dual stream every stream. Every stream. We got the Twitch, we got the YouTube. We got both of them. I am not monetized on YouTube. And even if I was, I would not give you ads willingly. I have read recently, though, that they're starting to roll out ads on streams. Like, the worst kind of ads. Well, I say the worst, but, like, what they're doing over on YouTube for the monetized streamers is, like, they're doing this thing where it, like, minimizes the stream into, like, a little tiny window, and then it plays the ad full volume, full box, full video size, and you don't hear any audio from the streamer, which is really shitty. and really awful. And like, I really hope that they don't continue with that because it removes all of your immersion. Imagine like watching a D&D stream and like getting into all of it and then suddenly, bam, ads right out of nowhere. No warning or anything. Just immediately assaulted by ads. That would suck. That would suck big fat cojones. Oh my goodness. What the heckies? Hey, welcome back. Y'all have survived the ads. Y'all are heckin' champions. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Pat pat. And thank you for your support. Yeah. Meow. Melon, did you get ads this time? Meow. I remember you saying yesterday that you weren't getting ads. Probably because you like just came out of being subbed. And you were like, dang it, why aren't I getting ads? I want to support the kitty corn, which is really cute, but like, you know you don't have to do that. Like, I appreciate the support. I really do. But you don't have to do anything. Honestly. I'm just glad that y'all are here. For me, streaming is a hobby. This is a hobby. If I was treating this like a job, I would be doing everything in my power to like promote my stream, like shill for all of the sponsorships and like all this and all that. But no. I do not have the mental capacity for that bullshit. I am as genuine of a person that you can find. Like, bruh.
Paper boat.
Paper boat. I'll paper your boat. I don't know what that means, but I'll do it. What? Cruster, hello, how you doing? Vulpus didn't get any ads? That's probably because, like you said, you're not in the US. So, fun fact, people not in the US, they tend to have a lot less ads than anyone else. It's like an observed, documented fact. Like, especially on Netflix. Do you stream every day? No, I stream 4 days a week. Four days. I stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So on Sundays, I'm currently streaming Hollow Knight Silksong. Mondays, I'm doing Core Keeper. Wednesdays, I spin the Wheel of Games, which has a ton of games that I own on it. We spin 3 times and then vote on what game I'll be playing for the day. Right? And then every Thursday, I do VR chat. Yeah. That's a nice thing to do. I will say, though, it's not always at the same time of day. Because my sleep schedule is basically non-existent. So it could be early in the day, late at night, could be in the middle of the night, like I'm talking 2, 3 in the morning, like all sorts of times. So, very inconsistent there, but I can't really help it all that much. That's the curse of ADHD. Hooray! Meow. Skip. 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 What do I want to listen to? No. Skip. Sure. Cats. Meow. Do you stream more on here or Twitch? I stream on both. I'm live on both right this moment. Twitch and YouTube. 2 reasons why I do it. First reason is that if I stream on both, people can watch wherever they prefer, right? Second reason is because if I'm streaming on YouTube, I don't have to separately upload the VOD later. So much more convenient for me. Like, before I started streaming on YouTube, I would just stream on Twitch and then later upload the VOD. And that was just really annoying, honestly, but that's just how it would be. So now I just stream to both, and I don't have to worry about that. Yay. 4 days a year sounds slow. I said 4 days a week. 4 days a week, and there's 52 weeks in a year. That means there's like 208 roughly streams per year. Ah. Let's just say 200-ish. Well, probably technically a little less than 200 because I do take days off sometimes. Like last week I took not 1 but 2 days off because I was sick. Yeah. Yeah. Meow. Yeah. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ba meow. Ba 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 meow. Ba meow. Ha ba ba. Ha ba ga ba ga da ba ba. Music. Also, my autoplay is broken on my music, so I usually have to manually go to the next song. Yeah. It's been that way for years. I don't know why it's done that. It's just been that way. Shrug. Did you hear about the new virus? Yeah, the Hanta virus, or Hanta, or something. I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I'm just going by, like, how it's written. I read that it was, like, there was a cruise or something, and it took 3 people. Hanta virus kills 3 on Antarctic expedition cruise ship. There you go. Sounds like a headline from, like, some zombie movie or some shit. Right? Welcome to Coronavirus 2.0. That's how people are pitching it. But I don't think it'll really be a big problem. Well, I say that, but I also didn't think that coronavirus would be a big problem. But I turned out to be wrong there. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. But yeah, crazy stuff. In other news, yesterday I started watching season 2 of Fallout. Yeah. Season 2 is pretty nice. I've watched 4 episodes of it, and I'm quite looking forward to watching the rest. No spoilers. Spoilers are stinky. You're like Fillion. In what way? I'm not nearly as active as Fillion, that's for sure. Like, I'm not bouncing around the room and, like, doing stunts and all that. I would say I'm probably not as funny as her either. I'm at least autistic as her, though. Holy shit. Someone just peeled out. God damn. Holy balls. Meow. Oh, speaking of Fillion, did you see that, like, she's wiped all of her stuff? Like, all of her, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all of that, she's, like, wiped it. And basically the reason for that is, like, this ARG sort of thing that she's doing. And I'm, like, 90% certain that she's doing, like, a rebrand sort of deal. So she'll be back once people find her. That's what I think. I can't confirm it, but that's what I think is happening. I'm a spoil, has not watched Fallout at all. Maybe she got a new VTuber model? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's usually what a rebrand is. New model, new merch, new IP even. Like, it's not necessarily a graduation, but a rebrand. Like, think of it as if you're playing a video game and you change characters. It's like that. You just change characters. You're still the same person. You still act the same, probably. But you're just playing as a new character, right? That's like that. That's what a rebrand is to me, in my opinion. Meow. But yeah. The only thing I will spoil about Fallout Season 2 is that it does have death claws in it. So, yeah. That's all I will spoil about Season 2. I fucking love death claws. They're my favorite monster in Fallout. Imagine she comes back in June. I don't know, maybe. Maybe she will. Maybe it'll be July, August, September. Who knows? It's hard to say. So either she will come back on her own as a new character. Hell, for all we know, she could already be back as a new character and no one knows. For all we know. It's just like, how do I put it? I have lost my train of thought. My train of thought went to the station, and then it became derailed. I think it squished about, like, 7 people. Yeah. Stupid trolley problems, am I right? Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, Fillion will be back when she's back. Either someone will find her, or she'll come back on her own and be like, what the heck? Why didn't anyone find me? Or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? That's just how it be. People can be pretty weird sometimes. I don't know if it's like a marketing thing, the reason she's doing that, or like she was just tired of the name Fillion, or the character she was playing, or the model. I don't know. But for whatever reason, she will eventually be back. But probably not with that model. Like she did say, like in her earlier streams years ago, that she didn't pay for the model. I don't know if she was like being sarcastic and joking about that, but that's how it came off. Plus she said like, what was it? It's not what she said, but what she did. That was a problem for a lot of people. Because like, from what she said, she didn't pay for the model, which means she didn't have the rights to the model, which means the merch that she was putting out was against TOS from the creator of the model. But then later, she had like a talk with the model creator and like properly showed receipts and everything, and like actually talked with them and made it sure it was okay to do the merch and all that. So in the end, it did work out. But there's definitely that, like, stigma behind it. That, oh, she did something bad, shame on her, and so on and so forth. You know. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just responding to a DM. Meow. Ha ba ba. Imagine she did have a different Twitch channel and she reveals that she's Fillion on the channel. Yeah, I could definitely see that. There's an earlier VR chat creator that I used to watch now and then that did something like that. And at first it was kind of well received, but then not so much, because like perspective makes a big difference. And I'm not gonna say who, but they used to have like these characters that they would do on stream, like different characters, and like very similar to Fillion, they were a very active person, like doing backflips and everything, and lots of puns. Lots of puns. That was the main reason I liked them, to be honest. The puns were amazing. But yeah, not gonna say who it is. Or was, I guess, because I don't think they stream anymore. Shrug. Reason being that they don't stream is because people found out that they were like botting their streams. Like a lot of botting. And yeah, that didn't go over well. Did not go over well. Meow. They do stream still? Ah, you know who I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. All I have to say as like the biggest hint as to who it is Zing. I need to say no more. Anyways, in my mind, Filion and that person are like super similar to the point where I would totally believe that they're the same person. Absolutely, I would believe it. But, you know, in terms of like people, they say that there's at least 2 doppelgangers of yourself at any given time. Like people that look like you, sound like you, think like you. Even if they're like totally genetically different, they're practically a doppelganger of you, like a clone almost. But they're not actually a clone. Pretty crazy stuff. There's some crazy theories about why Filion stopped streaming. I think one of the funniest one is where Cha-Cha was like, oh yeah, Filion got picked up by ICE and got deported back to the Philippines or something. That's a funny one. Obviously, it's not true. Apparently, he also took a break because medical issues. I don't know. I mean, I could definitely believe medical issues with Filion because, like, the amount of activity, holy balls, like, the sheer amount of activity, just jumping all over, doing backflips and shit. Like, I know it's, like, for the bit, but that can't be healthy. And Filion has said that they've broken, like, a great many VR headsets from doing all those stunts. Like, just on, like, the Drumsy videos that they were doing. Like, I think it was around 10 different headsets that were broken. It's crazy. A bunch of indexes and a bunch of controllers. Oh yeah, definitely. Thankfully, my controllers are still in perfectly, well, almost perfect condition. Like, there's a little bit of scuffs on the paint, like, from me accidentally hitting the wall, but I don't have anything, like, actually broken. I don't have controller drift. The only thing is like, for this finger, sometimes it's like this, and just stays that way until I, like, grip it and be like, hey, wake up, right? That's the only problem I have with it. Meow. Yeah. 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 Meow. Oh, by the way, chat, did you know that, like, y'all are a bunch of cutie patooties? It's true. It's true. Y'all cute. I don't know why. It's just, y'all are just cute. That's your fault. That's not my fault. That's your fault for being so dang cute. Pfft, jeez. Heckin' cute nerds. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ha pa pa pa. Ha pa 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 pa. Ha pa 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 pa. Meow. I'm glad that I have my own playlist for music, because I have so many bops on here. Oh, great music. You have a similar vibe like Filion? It's probably because I'm autistic and ADHD. So, generally, people like us, we have a similar vibe. Boy cutie. Hi, Pyrehead! Well, Peerhead, but like, I'm dumb and can never remember to say it correctly. Yeah. Meow. Hello, butterfly. Goodbye, butterfly. Meow. Meow, meow. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Chat, what do you want to talk about? I'm a yapper, but I need a topic to talk about. I can't just like endlessly yap about nothing. Like, I can only yap to some degree. Like, I can tell you about a dream I had. If Cha-Cha wanted to adopt you, what would you say? No thanks. I appreciate it, but I'm good. That's basically it. Like, on one hand, I would appreciate the attention, but on the other hand, like, nah. Pearhead, what the heck? How many times have I told you no links? And every time you misspell wrong song. Are you okay, Pearhead? What the heckies? What the heckies? Wow. Larva Season 1, Episode 14, the best of cartoon box. What the heck? Weird. Weird. Pearhead, you're gonna have to try again typing out wrong song. W-R instead of W-O. It's not wrong song, it's a wrong song. I mean, it's good that you remembered the command, but... you didn't set your media request to limit it to songs? The problem with telling it to limit it to songs is that, like, some things that are music, aren't flagged properly as music by the YouTube system, right? And sometimes, like, people just want to have some memes, you know? Like, a meme song, like, it's a little bit of a video before or after, and then there's the song, you know? That's why it's not limited to just songs. Yeah. What's your opinion on last episode of Stranger Things? I haven't watched any of Stranger Things, so I have no real opinion of it. Man. Makes sense, Yeah. Nero driving her car right after a beer animation? What the? I see. Luna, hi, how you doing? How you doing, sis? How you doing? Hello. Meow. Hold on, I need to change outfits. I want to wear this. There we go. Hooray! Have you listened to Bruno Mars' song I Just Might? I've probably heard it before, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Good. Pretty good. Yeah. Meow. Yeah. It's a good song? Yeah. I do like a lot of Bruno Mars' songs. What songs do I remember that I really like? Probably the ones that I like the most are the Lazy Song and Uptown Funk. Those are probably my top two from Bruno Mars. They're just such bops. Like, in terms of the Lazy Song, the main reason I like that is because it's highly relatable to me. Like, today I don't feel like doing anything, right? Oh, so relatable. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. You know? Highly relatable. Do you like 24 Karat Magic? I feel like I would have to listen to that again to say if I truly like it. From what I remember, it's a good song, but I don't really know if it's my type of song, you know? Like, just because it's a good song doesn't mean it's like a me song, you know? Does that make sense? I'm not sure if it makes sense. Shrug? Meow. Yeah? Yeah. But yeah. That's just how it be. Generally, like, the newer music, like, how do I put it? When I say newer music, I mean stuff within, like, the past 5-10 years. Most of those songs, I just don't really vibe with. Like, the popular songs, usually, those ones, I'm just like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'll stick to my, Vocaloid shit. My synth voices. Give me Kasane Teto right here. Hell yeah. Or like, occasionally I will come across a more like popular song or musician like Baby No Money, right? Yeah, I like a lot of Baby No Money's music. He is a little bit of a controversial person these days, due to his not paying artists fairly. But I still like the music. Still like the music. Meow. Hababa. See, chat. I'll hydrate without you even doing the redeem. Delicious. Meow. Hababa. Ha-ba-ba. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's true. Didn't hydrate again? Bish, I might. I mean, you redeemed it, so I will, but like, y'all better hydrate before you dehydrate, folks. Did you hear Baby No Money is releasing a song this month? I have now. I have just heard, because you just told me. I also have meme songs like this. It's a secret. I'm gonna turn it up. Let's go! What's the drink of choice today? Dr. Pepper. Zero sugar, obviously. I don't do sugar. If I want sugar, I'll have a cookie. Like, hell yeah. Meow. What do you prefer, Marvel or DC movies? In terms of the movies, I would say Marvel. However, DC has, in recent years, been doing pretty good movies. But, yeah. Which is funny, because, like, the quality of Marvel movies is, like, swiftly going downhill. Like, it feels like after Endgame, they stopped caring about the story and started just like, we just want money. Who cares about the story? We're just gonna loosely tie it in. Whoa. Bruh. Petting cat. Head pat. Yay! Think about the head pats. Head pats are the best. Head pats are the best. Yay! And now Twitch is in ads. Casual reminder, no ads on YouTube. Not that you can hear me. You know what? I can just like do the command. I can just do the command. Wow, look at that. The new Superman movie was bad in my opinion. There's a new one? If it's within like the past 2-3 years, then I definitely have not watched it. Let me lower the volume back and boop. Finally got an ad. Never thought I would be happy to get an ad. That was a short ass ad though. Wow. That's just how it be. Also patting an actual cat that's laying beside me. Yo, hell yeah! Yo, you should join my Discord and post pictures of your cat. Hell yeah. You should join my Discord. Post kitty pictures. Needs more cat pics. Needs more cat pics. And if you're on YouTube, you can find the Discord link in the description down below. Meow. Came out in July of 2025. Did it? Damn. See, that's how, like, inobservant I am about all of that. Most of the time, I just don't watch movies or TV shows, unless it's something that I'm super interested in, right? Like, I'm definitely interested in the Fallout series, because I played a shit ton of the games. So of course I'm going to watch that. And while I am interested in Marvel, like, I'm not interested in all the characters, if that makes sense. Are you hyped for Avengers Doomsday? Am I? I'm not sure if hype is the right word for it. Like, I'm still going to watch it eventually. But I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm into all of the multiversal stuff. I'm into that. But I have a feeling that there's gonna be some problems with execution. I just have a feeling about that. Right? Meow. Robert Downey Jr. is going to play Dr. Doom in it. Yeah, I saw that. There's a fan theory that Dr. Doom, I don't remember like his real name, but the theory, like the fan theory, is that like in the multiverse, well, the universe that we have our Iron Man, Tony Stark's dad, what was it, Robert Stark? I think that was his name. He actually, like, adopted, what was it, Victor Von Doom? Is that the name? Like, adopted him, took him away from that country. And that's the reason why he's, like, super intelligent and all that, right? Because the reason being is that in like the flashback past stuff with Tony Stark's dad is because he said, and I quote, "He's my greatest creation ever," right? I don't know if that's like the actual quote, but the idea that Tony Stark is a creation of Robert Stark is very interesting. I don't know if it's like a genetic modification thing, if he like just picked up Victor Von Doom as like a baby and raised him. I don't know. But that's one of the theories going around. Meow. Hehehe. You post a picture of the kitty cat? Hell yeah, let's go. Meow. Oh my god, your kitty is so cute. What the heck? What the heck? It's no wonder you called him Cloud. Dang. That is a fluffy cat. Unbid, give your kitty extra pats for me. Extra pats. Oh my god, so cute. Look at the little feetsies. That's adorable. Oh my god. I may be slightly biased about cats I wonder why. It's almost like I'm a cat myself. Nya nya. Meow. Chris Evans is going to be in it? Really? Interesting. Double hand pats activated. Hell yeah! Pat that cat. Pat that cat. You know what? Don't just pat that cat. Squish that cat. You know, squish that cat. Just like squish, squish, squish. You know. Yeah. Heck yeah. Meow. Yeah. You know, every cat is a little bit different. Some of them don't like having their belly touched. Some only want belly rubs. Some of them don't want their like mouth or chin to be touched. Some of them don't want their ears touched. It depends on the cat. So anytime you're around a new cat, you have to like how do I put it? Test the waters, so to speak. You have to like figure out what the cat likes. And then what the cat doesn't like, so you don't do that anymore. Unless they're being a little shit, then you do it, just to piss them off. Meow. He hates being poked? Fair. I mean, most people and cats don't like being poked. That's how it be. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. A poke every once in a while is fine, but if it's a poke barrage, then no like. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He's playing Captain America in it and some of the other characters. Ah, I see. Yo, that reminds me. What was his name? Henry Cavill. He had a cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine as like the Cavalrine. Like, it was so cool seeing him as Wolverine. It was just like one scene, but it was so cool. And he was like super jacked. And it was like, damn. Things that could have been the Cavalrine. Henry Cavill is such a fucking nerd and it's great. I love it. Such a nerd. Oh my goodness. Did you hear about like all of the stuff surrounding the 40K series that Henry Cavill's like being part of? Oh my goodness. He actually like stays behind after like all the discussions and everything, going through and correcting everything, making it lore accurate, because like he cares about the series so much. Holy shit, it's crazy. It's the exact type of autism that we need in our fandoms. Stop changing things so drastically from the originals. Stop it. Oh my god. In the comics, the Wolverine is super short, but Hugh Jackman portrays his super well, even if he's super tall. Yeah. Hugh Jackman is like the Wolverine, like, of the ages, which makes sense because, like, Wolverine is Wolverine. I can't really say it better than that. He's like the Wolverine since like the beginning of films, right? That makes sense, right? Did you hear that they're going to kill off the Winter Soldier in Avengers Doomsday because the actor has a role in the DCU? I don't know. I mean, consider this. Because there's a multiverse within the MCU, everything is canon. Literally everything is canon. Any thought that you have and ever will have about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is technically canon, because it's a multiverse of infinite possibilities. Yeah. That's how I feel about real life as well. We only live in a single universe, right? But because if the multiverse theory is real, that means that also anything that you have thought of, do think of, and ever will think of is canon. Everything, every single little thing is canon. On one hand, it can be like really interesting shit, but on the other hand, it can be also like horrifying shit. Like, imagine just like next Monday, oh, guess what? Cthulhu just arrived and he's going to town on everyone. Hey, that wouldn't be great for us, but at least it would make life more interesting, right? I'm just saying. It's probably not going to happen in our universe, but in some universe, that's what's going to happen. In some universe, a random portal is going to open up and swallow you, and you're going to be isekai'd into a fantastical world. Probably not going to be this world, not this universe, but somewhere, someplace out there, it'll happen. Or it has happened. Or it is happening. Who knows? Meow. Cthulhu ain't showing up. Too many people want to F him. Maybe that's the reason he will show up. Have you thought of that? Huh? Right? Yeah. There's a lot of monster fuckers out there. It's canon that I start HRT and become a cute girl? Absolutely. It's canon that you have an accident and just suddenly become a girl. Or just like one day you wake up as a girl. Or like you have a late dinner and then you go to sleep and then next thing you know you're a robot. Who knows? Infinite possibilities, right? Cloud bit you. Well, you probably deserved it. I'd love to be a clinker. Wow. Wow, using the hard R in this economy? Jeez. It's clinka. Like, God, get it right. Clinka, please. I'd mod myself out so quick. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if we lived in like a cyberpunk world, there would be so many issues solved like immediately. Just get all the mods that you want to be the person that you always wanted to be and just go from there. In a world or setting where you can have all the body modifications that you would ever need or want, what does gender even matter? Yes, you have your preferences. It doesn't matter what they used to be or what they are. They can be what you want, right? All it takes is, like, go to your local modification dude. I forget what they're called. What are they called? Cyberpunk peoples. Tell me. I forget. If I was in Cyberpunk, I'd immediately get Mantis Blades and a Sandevistan? I don't know what that means. Ripperdocs, thank you. I'd probably get Cyber Psychosis day one. Now we'd win. Ripperdocs, yeah. Plastic Surgeons? Kind of. Plastic Surgeons are just like the today version of later Ripperdocs, if that makes sense. Because Ripperdocs, they just, like, do the modifications in, like, a cyber way. Right? That's the same as the Plastic Surgeon, but probably a lot less messiness, if that makes sense. Oh, that reminds me. Fun fact. This is a cool real life fact. Okay, they have made, I think it's scientists in Japan. They made this like synthetic blood that can be used for any blood type. It's a synthetic blood that they made that can be used for any blood type. It is so fucking cool. People won't have to donate blood. Sure, it'll take a while before we get like enough reserves of it to make that relevant, but holy shit, that's so fucking cool. So cool. Synthetic blood that can be used for anyone. That's so cool. Another cool thing is scientists are now doing trials, human trials for this like medication that will let you regrow teeth. You can regrow teeth. People will not need dentures anymore. That's so cool. You can just regrow that shit. Science! Hell yeah! So cool. Meow. Yeah, we were talking about cyberpunk. Does that mean I can have blue blood with the synth blood? I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. I want bright green blood. That would seem so sick. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty cool. It would be very confusing to people at first because, like, imagine, like, you're from the big city. You got all these modifications. Then you go to, like, the sticks, out in the boonies, out in, like, this super rural area. And then, like, you have an accident and you have, like, pink blood and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? It's like, are they Fae or some shit? Burn them! Burn them! And just, like, cause a panic. That would be hilarious. But at the same time, holy shit, you're going to fucking die. Oh, man. RGB blood system? Yo, that would be hilarious. Just have, like, nanobots in your blood, just constantly cycling between the colors. Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh, man. Do you like the Jumanji movies? I've only seen the first one, because I'm old. Yeah. What year is it? That's basically all I remember of it. I remember, like, one of the opening scenes having, like, the abandoned house, and there being, like, a bunch of bats and shit. And then they discover the board game, I think. Is that what it was? I think so. Imagine you get in an accident and someone with epilepsy cannot help you because of your RGB blood system. I would say... Okay, so in terms of, like, the epilepsy stuff, I'm pretty sure the brightness is what matters the most and not specifically the colors. Like, it's generally bright flashing lights. Kind of. Right? I am not very informed on epilepsy, but from what I know, that seems to be the case. Fun fact, Warhammer 40k Marines have pink blood because they have 3 lungs and their blood gets more oxygen, so it's a lighter color. Oh, that's pretty cool. White blood so your murder scene will look like the awful censored anime blood? Hell yeah. Also, hi Natcha! How you doing, beautiful? Mwah. Got him. I thought it was just overstimulation of the retina. That was my understanding of it, but I'm also uninformed. I have no idea. I am not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm just a silly streamer on the internet that's kind of weird. Okay, very weird. Let's be honest. I'm not just kind of weird. But yeah. Have you seen the Jumanji with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black? I have not. I have not seen that. I heard it was really good, though. I heard it was, like, unironically, like, really fucking good. But yeah, I haven't seen it. Hi, I'm good at work. How are you doing, precious creature? I'm doing pretty good. I think the stream is going well. I'm having a lot of fun just talking. Just yap, 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 yap. Mm-hmm. It's really nice to have people actually, like, asking questions in chat, because, like, if I'm just, like, here and no one's saying anything and, like, I don't have anything specific to talk about, it can be really tough for me to, like, just keep things going. Blade or bullet. It depends on context. Because, like, a blade is very versatile. So you can use it in a lot of different contexts. Like, you could use it for handiwork. You can use it for cooking. You can use it as a weapon. But if you have just a bullet, you also need something to fire the bullet. Whether it be a slingshot bullet, which is just a stone, or a bullet for a gun. So, like, in general, I would pick a blade over a bullet. It's just that much more versatile. Yap maxing for the win? Yeah, of course. I love yapping. I always have. Also, hi Unknown, how you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. What I'm hearing is a spear pointy stick that you throw. I mean, you can. Scusi. Oh, I forgot to say it. Diane, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy here. Yay. It has a blade too? Yeah. Or you could use a blade to, like, sharpen stick. You can sharpen stick and then, like, it's just a pointy stick, which is a spear. Bro's voice is adorable. That's because bro is girl. Wow, who would have guessed? Yeah. We are reinventing the Stone Age. Yeah, well, I'll stone your age. Wait. You know what? I need to, like, speak before I... Wait, think before I speak. Like, bruh. I don't know what it means. I am weird. Sometimes you just, like, need to go with the flow and say things before speaking. Wait, thinking. Say before thinking because it's funnier. But at other times, it's, like, confusing. Right? Yeah. Is that it, bruh? Are we all weird? I mean, are we though? I know I'm weird as hell, because, well, compared to normal people, aka neurotypical people, I'm hella weird. Because I got the tism, I got the ADHD. So put them together and you get a non-functioning person. Me. Hooray! I can't function in a regular job, but hey, that's what streaming's for, right? Am I right, chat? For real, no cap, on God. We love it, Maxim, silly maxing. Hey, let's go! Yes, I'm old, I still dab. Oh my goodness, I need to, like, take off a layer. I'm getting hot. Meow. And just throw it there. Meow. Thanks for having me. Yeah, well, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch me for whatever reason. I never understand it when, like, people choose to watch me. Like, I can understand if you're just, like, scrolling around and you click on and just, like, you want to waste a little bit of time, but, like, people that, like, follow / subscribe if you're on YouTube, and then, like, come back, like, what is wrong with you? I know what's wrong with me, but what's wrong with you? Like, you choose to be here. Why are you here? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. But of all the incredible, amazing, wonderful things that you could be doing with your spare time, you're here. Here. Of all places. That's very flattering. Lucy. Meow. Tutorial on how to get canceled. What? How does one stone someone's age? I don't know. Meow meow. We love it. I need to like, hold on. Don't chat for a second. I'm like catching up with chat. We love it. Maximum silly maxing. Never been diagnosed for anything like that, so I'm considered neurotypical. I mean, technically same, but like, if you relate enough to ADHD / autism stuff, you get pretty sure pretty quickly. Like, I've been following neurodivergent stuff for like the past 3 to 5 years, and it's like, you know what, maybe I'm not. But then it's basically become one of my special interests, because like, knowing that I'm neurodivergent is much better than not knowing, because when you don't know about it, you think of all of the things that people call you, right? You're weird. You're, I don't know, other words, but mostly weird is what I'm called. And then like, you have to deal with that and figure out what you're doing. What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to act just like them, and they're still calling me weird. But, you know, that sort of thing. And then, like, you figure things out. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, dabbing is a fun and efficient way to inflict the cringe debuff on surrounding people. Huh! Anyways, you don't have to understand it, just keep yapping. Yes. I want a silly woman on my screen that I can yap with. Of course! Hell yeah! 'Tis my new duty. Yeah, well, yeah. Got him. What now? What now? Get dabbed on. What? Keep chatting, don't let her catch up. Wow, rude. I mean, it's really nice to have an active chat. Maybe not ADHD, but ADD. Generally, they classify both of those under the same umbrella of ADHD. So yeah. Have you played any games? Yes. Yes. Only on Thursdays do I do VR chat. Currently on Sundays, I'm doing Hollow Knight Silksong. Mondays, I'm doing Core Keeper. On Wednesdays, I do this thing where I spin a wheel of games. We spin it 3 times, and then chat votes on what I'm going to play for the day. And yesterday, we played Necess. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I built up my settlement a good bit, and I did a bit of spelunking in the caves below. It was nice. Yeah. Did I see it? Was it saying that there's ads coming soon? There's not ads, is it? It is! There is ads. Reminder, there's no ads on YouTube. No ads on YouTube. You could just, like, go over there, over to my channel on YouTube, and, like, skip the ads. Granted, ads are a good way to support me if you don't, like, want to do subs and stuff, but me, personally, I fucking hate ads. Ads are the worst. Totally fine if you skip the ads in any way possible. Any way possible. Tip of advice, play Space Marines, and yes. Space Marines...
Fish.
Isn't Space Marines like a... How do I remember it? Isn't it like a third-person shooter? It's third-person, right? I don't usually play shooter games unless it's like more RPG than shooter, if that makes sense. Like, I won't play something like Counter-Strike or Modern Warfare, but I'll play like Fallout, I'll play Borderlands. Why? Because I can level up. I have stats. Right? That I love, but I don't really enjoy non-RPG games, if that makes sense. For the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions, but like I grew up mostly on like how do I put it? So when I was a child, IRL, uh I grew up mostly on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation era stuff, you know? And that's how I see games, right? So in terms of like the FPS stuff, it's a bit more actiony than I'm used to. I prefer a more like curated type of action, more slower paced, like Legend of Zelda. I actually have like enough time to think. Granted, I will still play some actiony games like Silk Song, for example. I played through Hollow Knight and now I'm playing Silk Song. It's a lot more actiony than I'm used to, way harder than I'm comfortable with, but I'm still stubbornly playing it. Meow. Very stubbornly playing it. Extremely stubbornly playing it. If it weren't for the fact that I want to finish the game, I would have dropped the game like weeks ago. Meow. Anyways, I loathe the ads. Fortunately, I got a 30-second one that just ended. Hooray! Yay! How much force do you think the human body could generate before their bones crack? Weird question, but I'm genuinely curious. That would depend on the person. Like, there's many factors that go into play with that. I cannot say, like, how do I put it? Like, there's the force that goes on your bones, and like, okay, a healthy human body like your average. Yeah, that's also a factor. Your limb as well. Depends on the limb, depends on your health, your height, your muscle mass, how much fat you have, the gravity exerted on your body, like if you're on Earth, on the moon, on Mars. There are so many factors to put into play. But in terms of just the amount of pure force to crack a bone, what was it? I know that for like the human skull, it's something like, what was it? 13 pounds? It's not a whole lot, actually. It's not a whole lot to crack your skull. Or your bones in general. People don't really realize how easy it is. I don't remember the exact terms. Honestly, it would be better just to Google it. Honestly, better to Google it. Meow. What about co-op FPS? Do I like co-op FPS? I don't know if I would actually like it, but if a friend of mine was playing it and I just really wanted to hang out and have something to do, I might do that. It's not something that I would probably enjoy, but sure, why not? I'm a huge sucker for roguelites and sandboxy building games. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love sandboxy shit. I love sandboxy shit so much. Like, a sandboxy game that I've been playing a lot in recent times. Let me see. Well, I say a lot, but it's actually been like a few months since I last played it. November? What? It's been that long? I was playing a lot of Icarus, and it's a very sandboxy game, and it's very fun. You just like, you go down to this alien planet, right? People have been around trying to colonize it and all that, but like the wildlife can get in the way, as can the weather. So your job is basically to like build up a place and do missions, right? You make your own base, you do missions within the world, and then like You can go back to like the space station and order new parts and all that based on what missions you've done, you know? Yeah. It's pretty cool. The femur is the strongest bone in your body. Well, yeah, unless you get a boyfriend. Anyways. I think I did math for that before a VR world gimmick, but I forgot the specific number. Yeah, that's just like that. Think we can take a tiger, chat? A tiger? Oh, you want to beat up a tiger? Yeah. Yeah, you can take a tiger in that way, but not like the other way. Is that monitoring? That is indeed monitoring. This is the best friend remix. Warframe? What about Warframe? Thinking of that one Invincible scene now? Yo, Invincible is really good. Invincible is quite good. I need to watch season 3. I need to watch it. I've watched the first 2 seasons. I need to watch season 3. Do not spoil anything. I will time you out if you spoil anything. Okay? Icarus, if it's the one I'm thinking about, I've been interested in it, but the ridiculous amount of expensive DLCs drove me away. That's totally fair. Yeah. Yeah, the DLCs are the main reason that I don't play more of it. Because, like, they show you what you're missing, like, in the tech tree, and it's like, bruh, I don't want to buy DLCs just for content. Like, come on. But in terms of like the main gameplay, it's pretty good. I do enjoy the main gameplay. Spoiler, Aura is cute. You know it. Cute AF. Pow. Got him. Meow. Hapa. I'm a completionist. If I buy a game, I want all the DLCs. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are ways to acquire the DLC that are not exactly legal, but who knows? Who knows? Found this new Steam game that's in demo called Voodoo Fishin', and it's really fun, as well as a game called Locked Down. I think I have seen the Voodoo Fishing on Steam. Ugh, scusi. On Steam, like one of the recommended things to me, but I'm not really a huge fan of fishing games, so As for Locked Down, I don't think I've seen that one. Spoiler, air gets breathed in S3. Melon? You smartass. Smartass. It's not fishing, but you said it's called Voodoo Fishing. Is that not about fishing? That sounds like false advertising. If they call it fishing and then there's no fishing. It's a lie? What do you mean it's a lie? What the heckies? Bruh. Oh, speaking of games, Epic Games, they have actually a game that I might play that's for free today. For the week, you know. Because you know how Epic Games says they're like, every Thursday they drop this amount of games that are totally free. You just like get them for free until like Epic dies, I guess. Trash Goblin. Trash Goblin. It looks like a lot of fun. Basically, you're a goblin. You go through the trash and you like... how do I put it? You find like artifacts, but they're like covered in dirt and grime, and then you like refurbish them. And people come around and be like, hey, can I get like this one thing, this one very specific thing? Do you think you could do that for me? And then like you just clean up your trash and it's like, oh hey, there's this thing that they wanted. And then you just you hand it over to them and you get paid. Well, that's basically it. It's pretty cool. I haven't played it myself yet, but it seems like a nice, fun, chill, relaxing game. There's no like timer or anything on it. You just you just like refurbish these items, clean them up real good, and sell them to people. So yeah. Sounds interesting. No, you're interesting. Got him. Yeah, what? You're interesting. You're awesome. You're wanted. You're loved. Heckin' baka. Postal, howdy howdy. How you doing? Meow. Trash Goblin, you mean there's a game about you, Aura? No, I'm a kitty corn, not a goblin. If I was a goblin, though, I would be a psychic goblin, you know? You know why? Because who wouldn't mind gobbling these nuts? Oh! 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 Yeah, what? What? Mind goblin? Psychic goblin? Come on, you should have seen that coming. You should have seen that coming, chat. Jeez. Duh. Don't bonk me for that. What the heckies? Reminds me of a game I played a while back where you went into dungeons for loot during the night, and at day you had a shop selling it. Are you talking about, what was it? Moonlighter. That's what it was called, right? Moonlighter? Great game. There's a second one now. Yeah. I think it's in 3D. Man. You ever watch Evangelion? Or, Akame ga Kill? I watched the original Evangelion. I haven't watched any of the new stuff. When I originally watched Evangelion, it was like 160p on a CRT monitor back in like early 2000s. I'm talking like 2002 or 3 or some shit. And it was like the worst quality video, but that's what you had to do back then. So I'm absolutely certain that that's the main reason why I didn't understand most of what was going on. And not just because of the bad quality, but also because at the time, me being young, I just couldn't comprehend most of what was going on. This is one of those things, you know? I'm a dip, continue being Aura, being cute. Yeah, I will. Why wouldn't I? Have fun dipping, Melon! Melon! Melon. Meow. Meow. Heard about the sequel, but forgot about the game entirely for a while. Oh yeah. There's so many games, it's easy to forget about several of them until they're like suddenly brought up and it's like, oh yeah, I like that game. Nice. Neither have I. They brought the old one to Netflix. Oh shit, nice. 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 Meow. By the way, chat, did you know that, like, meow? It's true. It's true. Diane, are you still there? I see that 14 minutes ago you did a redeem. I didn't see it because everything was moving by very quickly and I was heavily distracted. Diane! Hello? Diane Stray Cat. Hi, you're cute. You're a cutie patootie. Cute AF. Super hacking adorbs. Yeah. Because you did the redeem, but it's also true. You are a cutie patootie. Cute AF. Look at that. You know what? Here's some fan service just for you. Who's your little cutie? Who's your little cutie? It's you? Yes, it is. Cutie patootie. There you go. There you go. Fan service. What? Unbid is doing the lurkies. What a heckin' lurky worky cutie pie. You should play Hand Simulator. What? Hand Simulator? What is that? What? Do you literally just like simulate being a hand or using a hand? That sounds like something that would be on the lines of like, what was it, Surgeon Simulator? Where you had to like control all the individual fingers and like do surgery. It was really weird. It's a game about being a hand. Just a hand? Like, are we talking like Addams Family type hand? Like you're a detached hand? Or like you are somehow somebody's hand and you have to like do the things? Scusi. Sometimes a game you absolutely love pumps out such dog shit sequels. You and most of the community as a whole just decide they don't exist. Completely unrelated. Man, I wish we got a sequel to Magica. Such a good game. Unfortunately, we never got more. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot win them all. You can't win them all. You can play chess and it has multiplayer. Oh, interesting. Weird. I mean, it does sound very silly, but it doesn't seem like the kind of game that I would enjoy. I don't know. Meow. Steam. Steam D's. Got him. Got him. Get got. Baka. Meow. Meow. I don't like it. Bought it for free. Oh, for 5. For 5. Alright. I'm gonna dip now, see ya. Alright, bye-bye, Conqueror. Thanks for popping in. It's nice to have a chat. Good chat. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Hell yeah. Well done. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow. 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 Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. Very deep and intelligent conversation. Mm-hmm. Of course. Of course. Meow. Habadaba. Habababadababa. Hand simulator seems to be mostly a sandbox where people can create games based on the bizarre, overly complex hand controls, and it has VR support. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Meow. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Meow meow meow. Ba da ba ba da da da. Ba ba da ba ba da da. Ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba da ba da da ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da. Had to make sure I wasn't spreading misinfo. I mean, if you're going to spread misinfo, make sure that misinfo consents, alright? Anyways, might be like certain simulator where mouse/keyboard controls, while VR gives you enormous advantage since, you know, you actually have hands in VR. Oh, you do? You have hands in VR? Wow. Imagine having hands in VR. Incredible. Così. Allegedly, yeah. I don't quite buy it though. As a witch, I only got wands. Hell yeah. Love me some witches. Witch, please. How you seen all the different versions, or have you seen all the different versions of this song? There are too many versions of this song to see them all, honestly. It was like this big trend back then. Big trend. I remember seeing some of them, but this is like the best one, honestly. The best one. It's the best around. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba. Meow. God, that's an old meme. Haven't seen it in ages. Yeah, well, I'm old, so yeah. I saw an Uma Musume on where they jump out and beat the viewers. What the? Weird. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird, weird. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Look, sometimes you gotta pull out your kitty cat. Your wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. My feed is cooked, so true, bestie. For real. No cap on God. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Tong 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 tong. Have I hit all the brain rot yet? Have I hit all the brain rot? 21. What? What is it, Dragono? What's the problem? Still a problem. Hehehe. Got him. What? What? I'm going to go play some Space Marines and wear my pink armor suit. Hell yeah. Enjoy your Space Marines! What was it? Blood for the Blood Gods! Skulls for the Skull Throne! For the Emperor! Or something like that. I don't remember. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. You're lucky you're so cute. I know. Thank you, though. Look, I didn't become this cute just overnight, right? I'm just cute because I'm cute. Like, oh my god, all the years of practicing being a cutie patootie, like, oh my god. Oh, so cute. Like, oh, so cute. Almost a promising soldier? Oh. Naruhodo. I'm hungry. What should I get for dinner? Hmm. Depends on whether you want something more simple or something more complicated. Also, it depends on whether you're going to cook it yourself or just order it, right? In terms of like the simplest shit you can do, you could just like buy a pizza that's already been made and then like pop it in the oven, right? Or get a pizza that's already been cooked and just eat that. Like order a pizza. That's about as simple as it can get. I'm gonna cook it myself, and I love being in the kitchen for a while. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say something controversial. Women belong in the kitchen. Men also belong in the kitchen. Everyone belongs in the kitchen. That's where the food is. Duh. Everyone belongs in the kitchen. Oh, I'm sorry. I was real controversial for a second there. My bad. Can't wait to get canceled over this one. Anyways, in terms of cooking yourself, if you want to like keep it simple but also slightly complicated, what you could do is like you could do some ramen with an egg. You know, like a soft boiled egg. that's pretty easy to do. You don't have to make it super complicated. You can get most of the shit that's already ready to be like turned into proper ramen, you know? And then just like add what you want. Hell, you could just do your everyday instant ramen that you just like add boiled water and then like add like some little bits of nori, a little bit of egg, or like some topping on it. Like you could do bacon, little pork strips, pork belly. There's a ton of shit that you can do. Nice and versatile with ramen noodles. Make some stir fry noodles. There you go. Hell yeah, stir fry noodles are also great. Hell yeah. I do love me some stir fry noodles. Hi Gaster, how you doing? Hi. How is the Gaster today? I don't. I keep forgetting to turn the oven off. See, that's why you just need like, what is it? You need an oven that has a timer on it. I'm not talking like a normal timer, but like you set like the timer on the oven and like it turns it off, right? If you do that, then you don't have to worry as much about burning shit, right? Or you could use an air fryer. Most air fryers, you just put it in and then like for whatever time you put it in for, it only cooks that amount of time and it turns off. Nice and simple. Music. Meow. Don't cook yourself, that's bad. Chat, am I cooked? Am I cooked, chat? Am I cooked? What the? After never having done so before, I forgot to turn off the oven 3 to 4 times in 1 month. Though I was only using it to heat pastries at like 60°, as I don't have a microwave. Timer would be good? Yeah. Timer would be very good. Did you hear that iShowSpeed turned on Logan Paul at WWE? I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to what the big YouTubers are doing, because it's just not really my sort of thing, honestly. I will get an air fryer once I get a more long-term residence. Fair. Totally fair. Yes, you are indeed cooked, Aura. Hooray! I'm cooked! Yay! I'm not raw! Or something, right? Yeah? Meow. Best song. Pirate Purehead, you have like so many weird songs. I'm not complaining. It's just an observation. Excuse. You're too pale to be cooked. If you are, you're underdone. Yeah, well, bleh. Got him. Do you watch more YouTubers or VTubers? I'd say I have a good mix. Cause like, I watch. Well, technically, I would say that I watch a little more YouTubers than VTubers, simply because like, I watch some food tubers. Like I watch Joshua Weissman. I watch recently Alvin Brown. I watch Babish. Every now and then I watch some Guga Foods. What else? I also watch, in terms of like VTubers, I watch like VTuber clips. I watch like, what is it? Like compilations of VTubers every now and then. Like that sort of thing. But yeah, overall, more YouTubers than VTubers. Yeah. I also get like various news from certain VTubers, like finding out what's going on in the VTuber community and like gaming news and stuff like that. It's nice to know, you know. Steamed clearly. I'm steamed, bruh. Thought I was Aura. the heck? You should play the Cruel Angel's Thesis. If you could find a good cover of that, that would be fine. But I'm pretty sure that the official version of Cruel Angel's Thesis is copyright, and they don't want it being played on streams. So if you could find a cover of that, that'd be totally fine. Oh my god. All the yapping making my throat dry. Yum yum yum. Do you watch Phase Rug? I don't know what that is. I know about Phase, kind of, but I don't know what that is. Phase Rug? What the? Meow. Most longer videos I watch are just GTA RP. Most shorter videos are VTubers. Hardly ever watch streams. Yeah, that sounds about right. I pretty much never watch streams for the most part. Generally, if I'm going to be joining a stream, it's going to be one where I can like actively interact with the person that is streaming. So it's usually my friends that have a smaller viewer base, so I can actually like have conversations and talk, and like they actually read the chat, right? A lot of the big streamers, like, they'll just be yapping along and like barely reading chat at all. And it's like, bruh, how do people watch this? This isn't fun for me, right? I guess that's just me having fun differently, you know? Man. FaZe Rug is a YouTuber that does a lot of food videos. Oh, okay. Okay. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Oh, right, I need to take my meds. I was yapping so much that I kind of just, like, forgot. Making me do meds. Medication? What's that? Imagine having medication that you have to, like, take. Right? That's crazy. Medication? What? Yum yum. A couple years back, I watched VRC streams often, but now I struggle to keep attention unless I'm directly interacting. Yeah, that's definitely a mood. Absolutely, that's a mood. I basically never watch streamers I don't already know. Yeah, pretty much. Do you watch Mr. Beast? I do not. Mr. Beast isn't really my type of content. I'm sure he has great content. Like, he's popular for a reason, right? But, like, it's just not my sort of content. Generally, in terms of the stuff that I like to watch, I don't really focus on real life all that much. Except for, like, gaming and VTuber stuff. And, like, a little bit of science on the side. Right? Does that make sense? Because, to me, real life tends to be pretty boring. So, the less I have to see of real life, the better. I think I found one. It's called Cruel Angel's Thesis, remix by Lee and Lai. Not sure though. Oh yeah, Amelie. Totally fair. Amelie is great. Amelie is great. Lee and Lai, also known as Amelie, big VTuber, does like all the songs. She's even gotten into voice acting recently. It's really neat. Would you collab with Queso? I don't think that our content really is similar enough to do a collab, if that makes sense. Like he does a lot of like games that are good for stream, if that makes sense. Whereas I mostly just play games that I enjoy. And I know that Queso has said that he will play games that he thinks aren't good for stream off stream because they're just the games that he wants to play. Right? So yeah. Uh to me, watching streamers is more of a convenient way to talk to someone I know over entertainment since I suck at DMing and keeping up with people. That is totally fair. Totally fair. Uh meow. Been listening to Lee and Lai for over a decade. Totally fair. Let me put that over there. Medications. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Medications. Holy balls. Imagine having medications. Wow. Well, cord. Gotta make sure I don't run over my cord. I am tethered because the index is tethered. There we go. She can't eat enough to match him. That is true, actually. Now, if this was like 10 years ago me, I would probably be able to at least match him in the eating factory. Or, factory is not the right word. The eating, in eating, you know. I was a big eater back then. Nowadays, I'm on medication to where, I wouldn't really be able to eat that much anymore. Like, in terms of things that I can eat now, like, if I were to get, like, a value meal at a fast food place, I would be full from that. Whereas 10 years ago, if I got a value meal and, like, 3 additional burgers, that would be enough for me. I was a big eater back then. Thankfully, I'm not a big eater anymore, thanks to medication. So I'm not nearly as fat as I was. Hooray! I only ever hear good things about Queso. Oh yeah, Queso is like really cool. Really nice dude. Really wholesome. Yeah. I suck at taking my medication. I mean, I'm usually good at taking my medication, but like sometimes not as much. It depends on the day, honestly. Do you chat a lot on your Discord? I would if it was more active. Like, currently my Discord isn't all that active because, like, most of the people that are in it, they mostly chat elsewhere because, like, most of the people that are in it are elsewhere with, like, the collective friend groups, right? So, like, they mostly, like, gather at one specific server and do all the talking there. Like, they do VCs, they do talking, they do events and all that. And I'm just like, that's cool, I guess. But, like, that's a lot more people than I'm comfortable with. Because believe it or not, I'm an introvert. So, when there's too many people, I start to panic. When there's too many people, I'm just like, I'll just like go to this corner where there's no one, right? Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna like recover over there. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely would chat more in my Discord if people were more active. Like, I definitely respond. And I do, like, just say random stuff every now and then to see, like, who wants to chat and all that. And sometimes people respond, sometimes people don't. That's fine. Oh, this'll do. I ate like 4 slices of pizza today and I regret it. I mean, it depends on the size of the pizza. Like, If it's a small pizza, I'm talking like a pan pizza that's only like, I don't know, 8 inches. Like, what am I even doing? You can't really tell inches in VR. Like, bruh. But you know what I mean. Like, if it's a small pizza, four slices can be the entire pizza. It can be like half the pizza. Usually it's half the pizza, but like it also depends on like how big the pizza is. Like, did you know that a large pizza has more pizza than 2 medium pizzas? Did you know that? That's why math is important. It's because when you're thinking about like, oh, I'll just get 2 medium pizzas, it'll be more pizza, right? Actually, no, because the actual amount of pizza is not including crust, right? You have to account for crust. When you do account for crust, the large is much better value in terms of actual pizza, and you get more of it. Yeah. Meow meow. You said queso and my phone started pulling to the ground? Yeah. You can say that he has this sort of gravity about him. A sort of gravitas. I love the queso memes. They're so funny. The clip that introduced me to queso is the one where one of his chatters is like, "You look like a 1x1 Lego piece." And he's like, "What does that even mean?" He looks it up and he's like, "All right, you're banned. You're banned." But it's so much fun. Queso's a really nice dude. I'm super introverted as well. It takes very specific situations to make me chatty. See, the thing is, I, as a person, I'm a chatty person, except when I'm around people that I don't know. Granted, I have this, like, how do I put it? Like, this amount of anonymity on the internet, being a streamer and all. And you kind of have to put yourself out there to, like, have people stick around as a streamer. So to some degree, I just gotta like go outside my comfort zone and put myself out there and say the crazy things and say the good things and just like be myself, like threefold at least, give or take or something, I don't know. And hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, then well, I guess there's like, I don't know, guess I'm doing something wrong. Shrug. But like I said earlier, I'm not doing this to grow my channel. I'm doing this because it's a hobby. I like streaming. It's fun. It's something to do. I get to socialize and hang out and be silly. It's nice. It's nice. And if I do grow, hell yeah. If I don't, oh well. It is what it is. Meow. Can we play Cruel Angel Thesis? Perhaps. Hold on. Let me just song request it. SR Cruel Angel Thesis Lee and Lie. I think that's spelled right. There we go. It has been queued. Do you have any plans to play like Peak? I mean, it would be fun to play Peak with someone, like a group of friends, but like, one, I don't own the game, and two, I'm really, really bad at doing collabs. I am absolutely awful at collabs. Generally, if I'm invited to a collab, it's more like a last minute sort of deal. At least that's what it feels like. Because like, it's not that I don't do collabs, it's just that I don't really get invited to them. Except like once in a blue moon. I've done one collab this year, right? And I don't think I even did one last year. Did I? I don't think so. Probably not, yeah. But yeah, this year I did some, what was it, Super Battle Golf or whatever it's called? Yeah, Super Battle Golf. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I got to meet some new peoples. Got to become friends with them. It was nice. It was nice meeting new peoples. Yeah. I suck at being myself. Unquotes. I know that feel. I definitely know that feel. There's been a lot of times before I realized that I was neurodivergent that, like, I didn't know who I was. Because growing up, to fit in, I kept, like, picking and choosing the different aspects of people that I enjoyed and that I thought were interesting, right? So I am the product of the people that I hung out with, right? Makes sense. Or does it, right? Because if I'm just this amalgamation of all of these different people that I've interacted with, is that me or is that them? So I had this, like, identity crisis a couple of years ago, and it's like, am I really me? Who am I? Right? And it was a bit tough for me during that time. It's one of the reasons why I stopped streaming that year. I was like in an existential crisis, just figuring out who I am again, you know? I played the game on my channel with another streamer. Very poggers. Hell yeah. Meow. While time zones may make it hard, I'm always up for Peak when I got time. Love that game. I've only seen like some short clips and videos of people playing Peak. Same with that RV game. And it's just like, that looks like it's really silly, but also kind of fun. But also, like, if I were like playing with someone and they fucked with me, I would get so salty. Like, oh god. I'm not sure I would be able to keep doing a collab if that was the case. So it depends on who I would play with, if at all. Same with, what is it? If I ever were to play Lethal Company or Repo, I would definitely have to curate who I would play with, because I wouldn't want to play with people that are trolls. That would not be fun for me at all. Because if they're like trying to get me killed, that's not me having fun. That's them having fun, right? If they're the only ones having fun, why am I there? Feels like I'm just there to fill up a space. And that's not fun for me. I spent my entire childhood just trying not to be noticed and to blend in, so I can relate. Oh yeah, definitely. How do I put it? Yeah, that's basically it. I can't describe it in a better way, honestly. I'm pretty much the same way. You really need to have the same end goal in games like that. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a very cooperative game. Granted, I've seen a lot of funny clips of people turning on each other and doing a lot of meme shit, but that's not the type of gameplay I like to do myself. But I will enjoy watching it. I will gladly enjoy watching it. Absolutely. Don't play Lethal Company. Played it with 2 other streamers. 1 hour 30 of straight BS. I hated and loved it though. Totally fair. Totally fair. I get you. I got you, fam. Understand. Understood. Understandable. Words are hard. Words are hard, chat. Words are hard. They are not easy. Yep. Look, I'm not usually trying to get you or most people killed. I'm also just a black cat, thus chaos incarnate, and I will get you and myself and everyone killed. That's fair. That's fair. I believe it. Doom is an agent of chaos, which is why he's a black hole cheese cat. I also got flung out of the map and eaten alive in Peak. What the? That's a thing that can happen? Bro. Damn. That's messed up, bro. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, damn. Meow. Meow. Cannabis is a thing in Peak now. I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, I would imagine that it does like some sort of screen effect or like modifies your voice or something. I don't know. I like to commit the dumb, and the dumb comes with consequences. I mean, all actions have consequences. Whether they're good or bad, that's just how it be. Makes you a turkey and you gobble? What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? How does... How? How? How does cannabis turn you into a turkey? What? Huh? That is so confusing. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bruh. Meow. Oh, I did miss a piece of chat. I enjoy fucking around, but I want to end the round with as many people alive, as much profit as possible. The cost of losing is too high. The gain of succeeding too alluring. Fair. Fair, fair. Sometimes I do miss parts of chat. Reading is hard sometimes. In the other player's eyes. Oh, okay. So like for other players you turn into a turkey, but for yourself you're still like the same character. Okay. Still weird, but okay, sure. Okay. Meow. Yeah. Yeah. Meow. Look, sometimes you gotta stim a bit. I have a question. Why can't I message you on why can't I message on your Discord channel when I entered? Oh, it's because some people are dickheads. So I have to like make sure that they don't spam or anything. So if they don't have like any roles and like read the rules and everything, then they can't chat. Some people will just like join a Discord server and like spam. Like whether it's invites to other places or inappropriate gifts or just inappropriate things to say. You gotta have some level of security, you know? Also there used to be a Iron Mouse concert in game. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that. Reading about that. Nice. Part of my favorite items in Repo are the drones that makes items indestructible and lighter. You can just fling objects around without it ruining things for others. Oh, nice. Is it easy to get a role on your Discord channel? I mean, there's a channel. You could just be like, oh hey, role request. Look at that. There's a bunch of roles there. Just make sure you read the rules first. Read the rules first. Absolutely, I gotta read the rules first. And if getting a roll doesn't fix it, then I think I just need to assign you a roll myself. It looks like you already left the Discord, though. I see unbid, and then Ivan King, and then like a little bit after that they left. I'm assuming that was you. Meow. Ever plan on doing Goose Goose Duck? I've played a little bit of it with like other people, but like it's not really my sort of game. It's just like Among Us. Like it's one of those games you have to definitely be in the mood for, if that makes sense. Yeah. There you go, Cruz. I gave you a role. You should be able to chat now. Just keep in mind if you say anything stupid, if you start like spamming or anything, I'll definitely have to kick you. Just keep that in mind. The rules are important. They're there for a reason. Okay? Yeah. Meow. But yeah, in terms of like Goose Goose Duck and Among Us, that sort of game, I definitely need to be in the mood for it. And I usually don't play that sort of game because I'm the type of person, like, if I get like the killer type role, I get like really nervous and skittish about it, and it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable getting that type of role because I just want to be peaceful and have fun and like go around doing tasks. I don't want to like have to kill people. That's not fun for me. Plus I have to like go out of my way to lie to people about being the murderer. Koramaya, howdy howdy, how you doing? Meow meow. For real, I have been donned bonkerer in Goose. Oh, I see. Games like that, you rely on a lot of people and to vibe with them. Vibe well with them, yes, yes. Finding a group like that and to actually have enough of them to be able to be available at the same time to play it. Yeah, yeah. Very true, very true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta be very careful about that sort of thing. Sometimes it can be harder to get people together to play a game than it is to get people together to play D&D. Like if you've ever been in a D&D game or similar tabletop RPG IRL, scheduling everyone together for a game can be the worst. Sometimes it'll be months before the next game because shit just comes up. People have to dip from game. Ugh. Such a pain. You ever plan on hosting any games with viewers? I'm not going to say no because it is entirely possible in the future, but it would have to be viewers that have been around long enough to where I can trust that they won't pull any bullshit, you know? That, and it has to be a game where they also can't, like, do any bullshit, if that makes sense. Right? So, nothing like, Jackbox games, nothing like, Gardic Phone, nothing like that where they can, like, do bad stuff, right? Hi, elevator doors. Thank you for wasting your points, you stinky baka. How you doing today, doors? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm a paranoid killer. I often end up with very few or no kills as the murderer. That's fair. That's fair. Meow. Better start logging in every day then. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Meow. Music? Is it gonna autoplay? It isn't. Blah. Meow. Something like Crab Game could work for that. Crab Game. That's not really my sort of game, honestly. Not really my sort of game. Meow. Same with like what is it? What's the one with the beans? The bean people, and like you have to go through the courses. I think it started with an F. What was it called? Fall Guys. Yes, that's the one. Fall Guys. The bean people. Yes, that's how I describe them. Yeah, that's also not my sort of gameplay. I can understand the appeal, but not really my sort of thing. Meow. Meow. Generally, most of the things that would be good for stream and good for like playing with viewers are the types of games that I don't actually enjoy playing. Kinda sucks as a streamer to not enjoy those sorts of games. It's like one of my curses, if it makes sense, you know? You're my favorite streamer because you're the only streamer that actually reads their chat. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how many streamers actually read their chat. Generally, if a streamer has less than like, I would say less than 50 concurrent viewers, they probably read their chat a lot. Not as much while they're playing games, but definitely when they're just like yapping, like at start of stream, towards the end, you know, or just like having a break and just yapping away. If you really want streamers that talk, go specifically for ones that are in like the chatting streams, you know. VR chat is a good one. Just chatting. These are like categories as per Twitch, right? A lot of art streams as well. They're very active with their viewers, like reading chat and responding. So yeah. Meow. Relatable, all the games I get obsessed with are the kind that consume literally all your time and is also boring as sin to watch. True. I would say that some games that I play tend to be more on the boring side for viewers, simply because sometimes I have to like lock in, you know? I'll have to lock in, I'll go quiet and be like, all right, I gotta do this. Gotta hyper focus. I'm gonna do the thing. And then it's like me just sitting there silently playing the game. All of my concentration on the game. Granted, when that happens, people aren't usually talking. But, you know. But that's just how it be. Thank you for the pets! Thank you! Pets are the best. Can you play Ina Baku Mori song, or is it copyright? I don't know that artist. Okay, so what I will say in terms of like songs that I can and can't play, generally anything that's by like a major record label, whether it be in Japan, in America, etc., any major record labels are no bueno. Do not recommend, right? But most of the time, if it's a cover of a song, totally fine. And a lot of YouTubers, yeah, are also fine to do songs of. Yeah. You should do a stream where you play Five Nights at Freddy's. I appreciate the suggestion, but Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely not my sort of game. Definitely not. It's not that it's not... Okay, how do I explain this? I don't like the gameplay. I don't care that it's a horror game. Like, horror games are totally fine. They've got their own, like, audience. I like to watch people play horror games. I don't like to play them myself because horror game mechanics are just frustrating to me. Every time that I've done a horror map in VR chat, it's just been frustrating because it almost always ends up being like some sort of chase scene, and you have to do it like pixel perfect practically. Otherwise, you're like back to the beginning, back to the beginning. Same with like the Slender Man game, the 8 pages. Like you have to know exactly where to find those pages. You're constantly being chased. It's like, come on, Slendy, just get off my ship for a second. Let me get these pages. It's just frustrating. It's not fun. That's not fun gameplay. And that's how I see horror games in general. Similarly with Phasmophobia, I'm cool with watching that. Playing it, on the other hand, not so much. Because you're just sitting around waiting for things to happen so you can figure out what the ghost is. That's not fun. It's a waiting game. But yeah. And in terms of like Five Nights at Freddy, I haven't played it myself. I've watched people play it. And I can tell immediately that it is not my sort of game. Because you have to like constantly be checking left, right, monitor this, monitor that. You gotta like flip switches and shit. And it's just... I can't focus for that sort of shit. It just sounds frustrating. Meow. No copyright music is best. True, true. I don't get spooked at all by horror games, which kills the fun for me. Same. In co-op horror, my goal becomes to make it as hellish as possible for my friends who do get scared. Also fair. Totally fair. Horror games just piss me off in the end. Exactly. Have you done a stream where you play Beat Saber? I haven't done a like Twitch stream, but there was one time that I played it in my Discord. One time I did play Beat Saber in my Discord. I actually tried to play Beat Saber again recently, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't play it. Like I booted up the game, it was ready to go, but like I don't know why it just like it wouldn't detect my controllers. Like I tried turning them off and on, tried like changing settings, but like for whatever reason, the Beat Saber just wouldn't recognize my controllers. So I couldn't even play it. That was like a couple days ago. How long ago was that? April 28th. So like a week ago. A little over a week ago. That was 7, 8, 9 days ago. I tried playing it and it just wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me. My chat won't go through. It happens. It happens. Music. You may like the game No, I'm Not Human. It's more puzzle than horror. In terms of puzzle games, I don't like that sort of puzzles. In terms of puzzles, I like the old school type of puzzles, like actual puzzles, like with puzzle pieces, for example. I also like old light puzzles, if that makes sense. Like in a video game, you gotta switch the things to make the lights go in different areas. That's interesting. That's fun. And what else? What other sorts of puzzles? Ooh, another puzzle that I like the thing for is like what is it? You know when you have like a bunch of lights and it starts with some of them lit and some not lit, and then the goal is to like get all of them to light up? That's fun. I like doing that. That's a nice puzzle. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not so good with like the mystery type of puzzle where you have to solve a mystery and like piece things together. I'm not too great at that. It's not that interesting to me. Watching someone do it, on the other hand, definitely. I'm definitely into that. That's fun for me. But doing it myself, not so much. Lag Train cover by Girl DM. Yo, I haven't heard of Girl DM in a long time. Meow. Can you play the Michael Jackson song They Don't Care About Us? I'm pretty sure anything by Michael Jackson is major record labels, so that's a negative. We will not be playing any Michael Jackson unless it's a cover by someone. Meow. I once accidentally challenged someone who had once been like top 10 in the world at Beat Saber. I think I won once on a relatively low difficulty map because their movements were too efficient and I got jazz hand bonuses. Ah, fair. Totally fair. Sherlock Holmes is angry that you said that. Yeah, well, Sherlock Holmes is interesting, but like not my sort of thing. Simple as that. Like I'll watch someone play a Sherlock Holmes game or something like that, but I'm not the type that will go and try to solve a mystery or whatever. Yeah. At least not that type of topic. Like, a murder mystery isn't something that I find all that interesting, but like, for me, what interests me is like the mysteries of the cosmos, philosophy, science, magic, that sort of thing. The mysteries of man is not nearly as interesting. Who's your favorite Spider-Man actor? I feel like they all have their own sorts of appeals. I don't really have a favorite. I will say, though, I am looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie. I think the dude's doing pretty well as Spider-Man, and I'm interested in the plot. Meow. I admire people who are great at puzzles and investigating things. Oh yeah, definitely. It's easy to admire someone like that. But, again, not really my sort of thing. Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite. Bully Maguire. Because of the third Spider-Man movie. From that era of Spider-Man movies, so to speak. Is Lag Train on there? I mean, I could request it, but like, I don't really feel like it. Like, I get that you want to hear it, and like, you want to like share the songs and stuff, but like, that requires like effort. I am old, and effort is difficult. A lot of the times when people want me to do something, I'm like, you know what? Now I don't want to do it. Right? I have like this defiant brain that's generally worse for me than better. You know what I mean? Imagine they introduced Venom in the new Spider-Man movie. I mean, judging by like all of the different trailers stuff, it's probably not going to introduce Venom. If we do get Venom in the MCU, it's probably going to be during Doomsday. That, or like, it'll be like an Easter egg towards the end of the movie for the, what's the new one coming out called? I don't know. But yeah. That said, what was it? Homecoming? It was either the second or third one. The one with like the illusion drones. The one with that, like at the end of it, there was like a cameo from Venom because of like all the multiverse stuff. And then at the beginning of the newest Venom movie, well, I say newest, but it's not very new anymore. It was like showing the stuff about the dude like phasing out of reality and into reality, like back to his world. It was neat. Yeah. 2 and 3? What? Was it? I don't know. In the new Spider-Man movie trailer, it showed Spider-Man's eye turn black, which might be Venom. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. My reasoning is because the whole theme behind this new Spider-Man movie coming out is that his DNA is mutating, right? And he's becoming more of a spider, if that makes sense. Because, like, it showed a scene of him, like, creating a web and, like, I guess hibernating or something. It's almost like a cocoon. Right? I don't know the exact details. But then, like, later in the trailer, he, like, there's this class being taught by Bruce Banner. And, Peter Parker, like, approaches him, be like, hey, I think my DNA is mutating. And he's like, oh, that's very dangerous. And then he's like, what did you say your name was? And the fan theory is like, they're thinking that it's going to be one of those situations where, like, Bruce forgets, but Hulk remembers type deal. So Hulk probably remembers Peter Parker somehow, some way. But that's just a fan theory. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's pretty cool, though. But if his DNA is mutating, then who's to say some weird eye shit isn't going to happen, right? Totally plausible. Welcome back, Melon. Welcome back. If it's comic accurate, he has super cancer. Oh, damn. That sucks. I think that has happened before in comics. Yeah, I've heard of, like, the Spider-Man who, like, became more spider than man. He was still, like, how do I put it? I don't know if he was still, like, a superhero at that point, but that's one of the possibilities. And it is a multiversal thing. It is multiverse stuff. So we might see multiple outcomes of whatever's going on. Meow. Melon knows what I'm talking about. Maybe. We getting the weird many-armed Spider-Man? Maybe. Could be. Who knows? Super cancer is surprisingly common in MCU. I mean, look at Deadpool. He basically has super cancer. He's super and he has cancer. Huh? Huh? Imagine in the movie, Spider-Man becomes unstable, so Hulk kills him and the Punisher, but at the end of the movie, it shows Venom brings him back to life. That could be interesting, yeah. That could be interesting. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but that would be pretty interesting. I will say it's also really nice that they're getting, like, the actors who did the TV series into, like, the official MCU stuff. Like, it's canon. Like, the actor for what's his name? Is it Matt Mercer? Is that the name of Daredevil? The dude who did Daredevil is the same dude in the movies. And what is it? John Bernthal or something? I don't fucking know. Names are hard. Names hard. The Punisher from the series is also in the movie. Yes. I don't know to what degree they'll be important for the movie, but it is very interesting to see. It's so cool. Yeah. Unlike DC, where it's like when they did the Flash movie and the Flash series, they're totally separate and don't matter, right? It was so disappointing. Like, god damn, you had one job. You had one job. So disappointing. DC really screwed the pooch there. Honestly. They really screwed the pooch. Same universe where Quicksilver is an amputee. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Quicksilver. Like, in terms of Quicksilver, the majority that I know about him is what happened in Avengers. Like, wasn't it the first Avengers movie, Age of Ultron? Yeah, it was Age of Ultron. That's where we met Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Yeah. They did Quicksilver so dirty in the movie. Oh yeah, definitely. Man. There's a theory where Spider-Man might become into Man-Spider. I mean, whether he does or not, as long as they tell the story well, I'll be satisfied. As long as they do the story well, that is what matters the most. Also, Natcha, I see that you followed me on Twitter. I see what you did there. Thank you for the follow. By the way, I have a Twitter. Also known as X. The site formerly known as Twitter. Man. Hopefully we don't get Man-Spider, cause that shit is weird. True. I think the Fantastic Four also all suffer painfully from their mutations. Mr. Fantastic, and he feels his atoms stretch as well as Johnny, who feels his skin burn each time he activates it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I still need to watch the new Fantastic Four movie. I still need to watch that. They used Jackie Chan team to help Tom Holland do his stunts. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Jackie Chan is like one of the OGs of stunt masters. Hell yeah. He did all of his stunts for the most part. Almost all of his stunts. I don't know if he still does his own stunts because he's up there in age. He's up there. I don't know if he still does it. But, you know. Yeah. Meow. Ha ba ba. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba ba. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba 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 ba. Ha ba ba. Meow. Meow. Chat, did you know that, like, meow? It's true. True facts. For real. No cap. On God. Yeah. I said it. It's true. I said it. So it must be true. Because everything I say is true, obviously. Duh. Cruster, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy here. Meow. Meow. Oh, by the way, chat. Just so you know, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Get brain rotted on. Got him. Get brain rotted. What? Get heckin' got. Meow. Jackie Chan's parents are wilder than his movies. His mom was a big cartel member, and his dad was a spy for Korea. Holy shit. What the fuck? Weird, why did YouTube flag that message? I don't know. Just followed you on Twitch. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Hi, Dotake baby. Ooh, ooh. Meow. 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 Anyways, I think I've been yapping enough. I've been streaming for 3 hours, just about. So I think it is time to wrap things up. I don't know about y'all, chat, but I had quite a lot of fun. I think we had some good conversations. I think we had some nice chats. And yeah. Yeah. Meow. Reed is so butt in the new movie FYI. I don't know what that means. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Should I raid? Do I want to raid? I can raid. Anyone else? Any other targets? Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da. Meow. Have like 2 targets. Chat, what do you think? Warframe or Neverness to Everness? Which one? You have a choice. Warframe or Neverness to Everness? You want to see the new gacha game, or do you want to see the old Warframe? See you on Sunday? Yeah, of course. Meow. Hi, Alexander von Jesterstein. You just came in at the end. I am about to end stream. Second option? Neverness to Everness? Okay. Sounds good. Ad break. What? I'ma do the thing where I snooze the ad. There we go. Sleep on time. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. Now I'm gonna have to get revenge. I'll have to have the revenge wakefulness. Gah. Jeez. If you see me at 12 a.m. again, what are you gonna do? You already know that my sleep schedule is basically non-existent. Is that how I spell it? I don't know how much longer this person will be streaming, but they are currently doing Neverness to Everness. And yeah. Yeah. They've been going for 4 hours, so who knows? Looks like they're doing some sort of like board game thing? Question mark? I have no idea what's going on in this game. But yeah. Thank you all so very much for watching. Next stream should be on Sunday. Unless I decide to go crazy and do something tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah. Sunday we have Silk Song. Monday we have Core Keeper. Wednesday we have the Wheel of Games. And as always, Thursday, VR Chat. So yeah. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.